Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. We have been following very closely the activities of the indigenous people of Biafra and their solidarity movement, how they move in synergy, how they try to, how they, what their structures perform, how they give instructions, and one way or the other it is being fulfilled. If you check the compliance level of what happened on August 9th, 2021 in all, especially the southeastern zone, you would agree with me that to a great extent, and whether by fear or by genuine acceptance, they had quite an outing. But right now, there is a group also claiming to be IPOB rebranded. Honestly, you need to hear me out here to find out who these guys are, what are their plans, because they have decided to come out in full swing. The faces yet unknown, but the names are very bold and they're making strong claims. Now, there have been so much information out there about IPOB, but they call themselves IPOB Rebranded. The last time I checked, I've not heard any information from Ima Powerful on that, but we're going to hear all their claims and what they're telling the federal government. Well, one thing I do know for sure, over the years since Nnamdi became the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, there seems to be only one IPOB. Others claim that they had a name before Nnamdi, but in the whole generally, all of them agree that Nnamdi is the supreme leader. Let's find out who this IPOB rebranded is and what they are making demands. Using the same name for IPOB, and they call themselves IPOB rebranded. Now let's go straight into it. Before we do so, like and subscribe to our channel if you have not done so already by clicking on the red subscribe button beside it. You'll see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. They gave their press release and they said that they should declare state of emergency in Southeast. Igbo group tells federal government. Following the surrendering of the state power to non-state actors and organization called Indigenous People of Biafra (IPOB) by the Southeast political, religious, traditional, and sociocultural leaders, resulting to blatant abuse of the rights of the law-abiding citizens and the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. A group known as IPOB Rebranded. IPOB Rebranded, that's the name of the group, has called on the federal government to declare a state of emergency and suspension of the constitution in the Southeast geopolitical zone until normalcy is returned. In a statement released to journalists in Aba, Abia State, by the group director of Media and Enlightenment, that is where I got confused. Which one is Media and Enlightenment? We know of Media and Publicity Secretary, my powerful, but this one is Media and Enlightenment. Mazi Chiko Jigozie Igbo Anuku. This is serious. So the group berated Southeast leaders for their deafening silence on the activities of their sons and daughters in the region. The group, who accused Southeast leaders of complacency in the illegal activities of IPOB, said since leaders at various levels in the region have failed to uphold the Constitution of Nigeria and protect lives and properties which they swore to protect and defend, but rather gave that tactical support to the illegal activities of this organization so as to use them to force political concessions instead of negotiating for power, we have no option than to call on the federal government to declare state of emergency and suspension of the constitution in the region until normalcy is returned. Nigeria is a nation built on sacrifices and still requires the sacrifices and effort of all citizens to make her great. If we may ask, where were IPOB members when Southeast leaders held strategic positions like ministers of finance, aviation, health, foreign affairs, power, commerce, and industry, and others like the post of Senate President, Deputy Senate President, Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Secretary to the Federal Government, CBN Governor, Chief of Army Staff, Inspector General of Police, amongst others? We have observed that IPOB, led by Nnamdi, was formed in 2012 with minimal activities against the Nigerian state. In fact, in 2012, when Goodluck Jonathan, who was massively supported by Southeast leaders, was president, IPOB leader Nnamdi was championing the cause of one Nigeria was leading the fight against Boko Haram. But the moment President Muhammad Buhari defeated Goodluck Jonathan in 2015, IPOB and its leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu embarked on anti-Buhari rhetoric, culminating in activity that can be seen by IPOB. Since the hunters have learned how to shoot without missing, the birds have also learned how to fly without perching. Therefore, we urge the federal government to declare a state of emergency and suspension of the constitution in Southeast region to avoid further destruction of properties, lives, and infliction of pains and agony on law-abiding citizens of the region. Signed, His Youthfulness, Mazi Chigozie Igboanugo. They meant Igboanugo, not Igboanugo. It should be Igboanugo. The person obviously did not write this well. Director of Media and Enlightenment, IPOB Rebranded. Personal opinion. I feel this is not Igbo that wrote this. Personal opinion. I may be wrong. I feel this is not even this IPOB Rebranded. I feel it's a name they coined, so that when you hear IPOB, you feel it's the same IPOB, but they have to put IPOB Rebranded. I feel that these guys probably are somewhere. They don't even have a face. All right, these guys are probably somewhere doing their thing, and I think this particular group is more political than realistic. I could be wrong. All right, it's just my personal observation. They took their time and analyzed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu about who he was from 2012 and who he is as a 2020, 2021 and all. They took the time to, took a retrospect, brought out some of the videos of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was asking and advocating for peace. But right now, they are going more on the political terrain of the belief that IPOB is largely being sponsored. From what they wrote here, is they are making it sound as if like IPOB is largely being sponsored by the governors of or the political leaders or even the religious leaders. But honestly, sentiment aside, I feel the Igbos are generally disgruntled over the way Nigeria has been run. It takes a very matured mind not to react over things that are happening in Nigeria. Honestly, you would react. If you go down to Southeast, Southwest, you see the level of insecurity going down there, you will weep for the nation. You go down Southeast, some people are just looking for the miraculous to just happen. So I feel that this whole group is political until they give us something better than what they've just done. I feel this is probably a way of trying to, so that when IPOB says something, it will look like IPOB. But of all the names they should choose, why are they choosing IPOB Rebranded? We'll keep you updated on this group and many other groups. Let's keep our fingers closed. Let's meet in that conversation, please. What's your take on this group? I could be wrong about them not being real, and I could also be wrong about them being political. But we'll give you more updates. Let's